students, in our previous class we have started with the chapter number 1, large numbers, and in this chapter we have learned about Indian and international system. Second, place value and face value. Third, comparing numbers. Fourth, ascending order and descending order. And fifth one, successor and predecessor of a number. So students, in this chapter we will learn how to form the smallest and greatest number by using a given digit. Now for A1, when the given digit do not include digit 0. To obtain the smallest number, write the digit with smallest value at the extreme left and then the remaining digit in ascending order of their values. Students, what we have to do in smallest number? To obtain smallest number, we have to write down first smallest value at the extreme left and remaining digit in the ascending order. Now to obtain greatest number, write the digit with largest value at the extreme left and then the remaining digit in descending order of their values. Okay, what we have to do to obtain greatest number? We have to write down the digit with largest value at extreme left and remaining digit in descending order. Okay, students, do you understand what is the difference between how to obtain the smallest number and greatest number? What we have to do to obtain smallest number? To obtain smallest number, first write the digit with smallest value at extreme left and remaining digit in ascending order. And to obtain greatest number, we have to write down the largest value at extreme left and the remaining digit in descending order. For example, form the smallest and greatest number using the digit 3, 7, 2 and 5 without repetition. Okay students, here 4 digits are given and using this 4 digit we have to form smallest number and greatest number. Okay, now to form the smallest number, what is our rule? First we have to select the smallest value. Now in this digit, the smallest digit is here 2. So 2 should be at the extreme left and the remaining digit, which is 3, 7 and 5, we have to write down in ascending order. See here, the required smallest number is 2, which is smallest digit, and the remaining digit we have written in ascending order. So our answer is 2, 3, 5, 7. So here the required smaller number is 2357. Now required greatest number is what here? Here we selected the largest value, which is 7. We have written at extreme left and the remaining digit we have written in descending order. So here the required greatest number is 7532. That means 7532. Okay, now students, when the given digit include digit 0. Okay, now to obtain the smallest number, here the smallest number other than 0 is put at the extreme left. Then put 0 and then the remaining digit in ascending order. Okay, what we have to do? Here we have to take the smallest number other than 0. We have to put it at the extreme left. Then we have to put 0 and then the remaining digit in ascending order of their value. Now to obtain the greatest number, write the digit with largest value at the extreme left and then the remaining digit in descending order of their value with the 0 at the end. For example, here form the smallest and greatest number using the digit 3, 7, 0 and 5 without repetition. Now in this example, 0 digit is included here. So what is our rule? To obtain smallest number, what we have to do here? We have to take the smallest number other than 0. So here other than 0 is 3. So we have to write down first 3 at the extreme left, then we have to put 0 and then the remaining digit, which is 7 and 5, we have to write down in ascending order. So here the required smallest number is 3057. What we have done student here? We have taken the smallest digit other than 0. So other than 0 is 3. So we have written first 3, then we have put 0, and then the remaining digit we have written in ascending order. Okay, now to form the greatest number, what we have to write down? First we have to take the digit with largest value at the extreme left and the remaining digit in descending order of the value with 0 at the end. So here the required greatest number is 7, which is the largest value. So we have written at the extreme left, and remaining digit we have written in descending order of their value with 0 at the end. Now student, let us solve exercise 1.2. Question number 8. Find the following. Smallest 8-digit number. Okay students, you have already know what is the smallest 1-digit number, 2-digit number, smallest 3-digit number, smallest 4-digit number. Similarly, we are going to write down smallest 8-digit number. So what we are going to write down? We are going to write down first 1 at the extreme left, and remaining 7-digit we are going to take it as a 0. Look here, student, we have written here 1 at the extreme left, and remaining 7-digit we have taken as a 0. So here see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits we have written as a 0 and 1 which is extreme left. So the smallest 8-digit number is 1 crores. Next one is greatest 9-digit number. Now greatest 1-digit number is what? 9. Greatest 2-digit number is what? 99. So similarly, the greatest 9-digit number we are going to write down 9 times. See here, we have written greatest 9-digit number here. So your answer is 99 crores, 99 lakhs, 99,999. Now let us see how to write down the greatest 8-digit number form using the digit. Now here the digits are given. Here 0 is also included. Okay, according to our rule, what we have to do? To form the greatest number, what we have to take? We have to take the largest value at the extreme left, and remaining digit we have to write down in descending order. So your answer is, first we have written here 9, which is the largest value at the extreme left, then the remaining digit in descending order. So your answer is 9 crores 87 lakh 54,210. Okay, the next one is smallest 9-digit number form using the digit. These digits are given. Now here 0 is included, and we have to form the smallest 9-digit number. So what is our rule here? The smallest value other than 0. So here the other than 0 is 1. So we'll write on this 1 at the extreme left. Then we will put 0, and the remaining digit we will write down in ascending order. So our answer is 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So our answer is 10 crores 23 lakh 45,789. We studied what is Roman numeral. Let us recall what is the Roman numeral. Okay, Roman numeral are the symbols like I, V, X, L, C, D, M. These are very familiar to you, and they are also known as Roman numerals. Some of the places where Roman numerals are used, for example, like wall clock, wristwatches, in the preliminary pages of some books, in the naming of some sporting events such as Olympics, and in the name of monarch, etc. Students, just think of some more example and write down them in your notebook. Okay students, already you have studied the Roman numeral. Okay, can anybody tell me how many symbols are used in Roman numeral? There are 7 symbols which is used in Roman numeral, which is very basic symbols. So what are they? Just look here. Symbols like I, V, X, L, C, D and M. And the value which are used for the symbol in Hindu Arabic numeral is, for I we write down as a 1, the value of V is 5, the value of X is 10, the value of L is 50, the value of C is 100, the value of D is 500 and the value of M is 1000. Here there are some rules. Let us see rule number 1. Rule number 1. If a symbol is repeated, then its value is added as many times as it occurs. Also, a symbol can be repeated only 3 times, not more than that. Also, the symbol V, L and D are never repeated. So students, here what is important here? Symbol can be repeated only 3 times, not more than that. And the symbol V, L and D are never repeated. Means what? What is the value of V here? 5. Value of L is 50 and the value of D is 500. Means students, here 5, 50 and 500 where the symbols are never repeated. Let us take example. Look here. The students, here it is I. Okay, I is written here 2 times. So here it is 1 plus 1 become 2. So here the value for this symbol is 2. I. It is written here 3 times. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 become 3. X. It is written 3 times. So the value of X is here 10 plus 10 plus 10. What we are doing here? We are adding here. We are adding the value of the symbol. So here the answer is 30. C. It is repeated 2 times. So what we are going to do? We are going to add its value. 100 plus 100, 200. The value of symbol C is 100. So it is written 2 times. So 100 plus 100 become 200. Okay, here the symbol M is repeated 3 times and the value of symbol M is 1000. How many times it is repeated? 3 times. So this value of it we have repeated. We have also added 3 times. So 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000 become here 3000. Okay student, just see here V and V. What is our rule 1? V, L and D are never repeated. Here we have written here 2 times, which is wrong. Let's see rule number 2. If the smaller number is written to the left of a bigger number, what it is written? Smaller number is written to the left of bigger number. Then it has to be subtracted from the bigger number. Children, we always subtract bigger number minus smaller number. The symbol I can only be written to the left of V and X. Also, V, L, D are never written to the left of bigger number. Also, the symbol X can be subtracted from L and C only. And the C can be subtracted from D and M only. Let us see example. Okay student, first example is, here it is written I, V. Okay, here, see here, the smaller number, here I, this is the smaller symbol which is written to the left of bigger number. So what is our rule? That the bigger number has to be subtracted. Smaller number has to be subtracted from bigger number. So what we write down here? Here the value of V is 5. So, and the value of I is 1. So we write down here 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Okay. XL. X is, the value of X is 10 and the value of L is 50. So here it is written smaller number to the left of bigger number. So what we do? Big number minus small number. So big number, the value of L is here 50 minus 10 become here 40. Okay, now next see the third one, CM. Again here the value of C is 100, the value of M is 1000. Again the smaller symbol is written before bigger number, or to, we can say to the left of bigger number. So what is our rule here? We subtract smaller number from bigger number. So value of M is here 1000, value of C is 100. So 1000 minus 100 become 900. And see here also V, L and D are never written to the left of the bigger number. If you see here 10, the value of X is here 10 and the value of V is here 5. Now this is smaller number, so it is never written to the left. V, L and D. See here, here I and L, which is wrong. D and M. Here D is the value of D is here 500. It is never written to the left of bigger number. Okay, student, let us see rule number 3. What is rule number 3 here? If a smaller number is written now to the right of bigger number, okay, then it has to be added to the bigger number. Okay, what you have learned in rule number 2, small number is written to the left of bigger number, and in rule number 3 is what? Smaller number is written to the right of bigger number. Okay, when it is written to the left, what we are doing? We are adding, what we are doing? We are subtracting from bigger number. And when a smaller number is written to the right of bigger number, what we do here? We add to the bigger number. Okay, student, do you understood what is the difference between rule 2 and rule 3? Okay, let's see here example. See here, first one, xv. Okay, the value of x is 10 and the value of v is 5. Okay, means the smaller number is written to the right of bigger number. So what, in such case, what we do? We add both the number. That means we add the smaller number to the bigger number. So 10 plus 5 become here 15. Okay, let's see LV. The value of L is 50, which is bigger, and the value of V is 5, which is smaller. Now here smaller number is written to the right of bigger number. So what we do? We add 50 plus 5, 55. Similarly, DC, the value of D is 500, the value of C is 100, which is the smaller number, which is written to the right of bigger number. So we add 500 plus 100 become 600. CL, the value of C is 100, the value of L is 50. This 50 is smaller than this, which is written to the right of bigger number. So we have added 100 plus 50 become 150. Okay, student, do you understood the difference between rule 1 and rule 3 here? Sorry, rule 2 and rule 3. What is given here in rule 2? Smaller number is written to the left of bigger number. Then in such case, what we do? We subtract from bigger number. We subtract smaller number from bigger number. And in rule 3 is what it is given? When the smaller number is written to the right of bigger number. So we add here. Okay. Now let's see rule number 4. Now here, if a smaller number is written in between two greater value. Now look here, smaller number is written between two greater value. Then it is always subtracted from the greater number immediately following it. Let us see example. Now look here. Here is written x, x, x. Now this is the greater value. Here it is I, which is the smaller, and V, the value of V is 5. Now see here, this I, which is the smaller number, it is written between these two big greater value. So what we in such case we do? We subtract from the greater value. So what is the greater value in this? If you see here children, x, 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 it is repeated 3 times. So when it is repeated 3 times, what we do? We add it. So the value of x is here 10, 10, 10. 3 times it is written x, x, x. So we have added 3 times. And here this is I and this is V. What we do? We subtract the smaller from the greater. So here I and V means we do 5 minus 1, which become 4. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 is your 30 and 5 minus 1 become here 4. So your answer is 34. So the value of this symbol is 34. Okay, let's see second example. M, C, I, X. Okay, if you see M, the value of M is 1000. The value of C is 100. Now this I is 1 and X is 10. Now if you see this is bigger number, this is bigger number than this. If you see I is the smaller value between C and X. So in such case what we'll do? We'll write down this 1000 as it is. We'll write down this 100 as it is. This way we'll add it. because here smaller number is returned to the left of bigger number. Now in this case what we will do, we are going to subtract smaller number from greater number. So 10 minus this become 1. Okay, let's see here. This is 1000. C, the value of C is 100, and this Ix become 10 minus 1. Okay, so your answer is 1109. So we write down 1109. Okay students, in the next lecture we will solve the exercise